Takes the beats time. Cause her mama never taught her right. Shawty tend to drown the pain in liquor each and every night.
So many cycles and dynamics. But that is because a woman has unresolved emotions that she needs to fix. The same way men have unresolved emotions.
To answer your question is when I saw my oldest daughter from behind the felony tank window. I had to grow up.
Wow. So what do you do, Christian? Okay, I'm gonna listen to mama.
You're out there, y'all turned up, man.
Unity of the element, element of how you said? How you said?
Element of
Unity of the element, element.
Now I had to leave town, but she never made a sound when I told her that I'm leaving today. See, it was 30 years later when I woke up from my coma that she told me you was California dreaming. You stay in my heart, but when it goes and falls, but later we knock off, cause we can kill them all. Love a disaster, but she could raise them all. Her love is a coma, she killing me like la 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 la. La la la. How about you be running up big like the wedding? When them shooters coming out, we come to play. In Miami, making love all on the ocean. She gon' love me, say the money and the thing.
What's good with y'all, man? I'm gonna let that play one more time. We are getting live in here, people. Tonight we're gonna be talking about some crazy things, man.
Now have you ever seen a town where them kids don't smile?
I'm gonna let more people get up in here, man, before we get live tonight. I'm gonna let more people get up in here.
Hotel lobby, I was trying to find a place to stay.
Enjoy the new mix.
In my heart, the new record goes and falls, but later we knock off, cause we can kill them all. Her love a disaster, but she could press the bar. Her love is a coma, she killing me like la 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 la. Now I had to leave town, but she never made a sound when I told her that I'm leaving today. See, it was 30 years later when I woke up from my coma that she told me you was California dreaming. You stay in my heart, but when it goes and falls, but later we knock off, cause we can kill them all. Love a disaster, but she could raise them all. Her love is a coma, she killing me like la 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 la. La la la. How about you be running up big like the wedding? When the
Yo.
in Miami, making love all on the ocean.
What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all, man? How y'all been, man? Tribe Nation. What's up to the Tribe Nation? You dig? Tribe Nation, how y'all been? It's been great. Hope you guys had a great mother-loving weekend. You know what I mean? It's going to be live tonight, man. We're going to have some great things that I'm going to be putting out tonight. I'm going to be bringing up some stuff with you guys. All right. I had to get my light on. I'm sorry about that, man. I had to get my light on. My light on was like, my light wasn't on. People. All right. We're going to talk about some great things tonight, man. I got Kanye West new AI ordeal. We're going to talk about some great things tonight, man. Hold on, let me tell him. Look at my double. I got a double going on here. Yeah, man. But people, Kanye West's new AI is coming out, right? Well, it's not a Kanye West AI, right? He didn't technically do it. Why is my thing on, man? Like, I tell you to turn all this shit off. Why my shit? Come on, man. Dude, turn your ass off. But, yeah, like, look. I'm going to say, what's good, Maria? Gang, gang. Oh, so sweet. Oh, gang, gang. She said, BRB got to get my sip on. You know what I mean? Hey, look, tonight, I'm telling y'all in for a mother-loving treat tonight. Honestly, man, I'm telling y'all in for a treat. We're going to talk about some things. Y'all know we talking about Johnathan Major crazy ass. I don't know what he was doing, man. Like, bruh. We're going to talk about all of that because I got a different take. I think she actually started this whole ordeal. All right? If you guys don't know, my name is Biz. I roll with a crew in a band called Dirty Harvard. We represent an actual tribe that's called the Gas Mask Tribe, which you'll see people in the comments, you'll see people throughout the show. We'll be like, tribe. So when you see the tribe, that's how you know you in here with the tribe. You know what I mean? Guys, go check out the music. I got new music coming out that'll be releasing very soon. Also, I have music that's already out there. And we're getting ready for a tour, man. You know, we're getting ready for some big tours. Artists, I want to let you guys, artists, know that stop literally. Hey, tribe, thanks for the prayers. You already know. Hey, tribe love over here. You know what I mean? I already know. I pray everything is great for you, Miss Lishy. Really, really do. People, so yeah, we got the new tour. Look, they're already in here. Tribe, look, tribe. See, I'm telling y'all, when y'all see the tribe in the comments, when you see tribe, you know you with the Gas Mask Tribe. You know what I mean? We here. Gang, 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 gang. People, I'm gonna bring off my little but I'm still in the introduction. Check this out, people. We got a great show for you guys tonight. I'm definitely, you know what? Let me take this. I want to talk to the artists for a second before I get into the meat and potatoes. I want to talk to these artists for a second, man. And these mother-loving managers. Look, bruh. Look, man. Hold on. Let me. I gotta take this off of here. Hold on. Look. To you artists and managers should not be trying to manage artists who is not an artist. They just have a hobby. They just know how to make music in the studio or with their vocals or whatever. You should not be trying to manage somebody that's not really equipped to even be managed. And a lot of you managers be out here to be talking a lot of shit about these artists. Or the artists don't want to do this. The artists don't want to put their money up. The artists, nigga, what are you doing to manage to make this even better? Your job as a manager to push me that much further in the game. But no. You want me to fucking do the work, huh? And you just manage the sweet cream on the top. And you take the credit, y'all, Miss Manager. Nigga, you ain't managing nothing. Would you managing him going to the studio and back home? How does that even make sense? Man, people, y'all got to stop letting these people bamboozle y'all with this whole, like, I can take your career to the next level. If they don't have your heart, if they ain't got you in it, if they're not seeking out for the betterment of you and your heart and your life and your whole serenity, you know what I mean? Like, there's actually people who care about that for you, where the money is just an added tool on top. It's just the extra icing on the cake. But if that money left and gone, that same person would still be there to see how you doing, to call you, to check on your well-being, to, hey, you need somebody to take you to the doctor's office. I don't know. There are people out here, and if you had a manager that's like that, just like the artist is like that on his end, it makes a great ecosystem. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm just tired of seeing these fucking managers talk shit all day about the artist, and then all of a sudden, now the artist is like, my manager don't do anything for you. A nigga wasn't doing shit from the get-go. The fuck you think he was gonna do? Motherfucker manager wasn't doing a goddamn thing from the get-go. Tribe, you already know. Tribe Nation. She said, we got you, Lissy. That's right, mama. It's Tribe Nation over here. See, they don't ask to try for shit if you ain't playing for Biz or Smooth. Don't hit me. Facts. Big facts. Tribe. You know what I mean? Like, Mr. Gaban's Mr. Gaban's been here for years. He saw me kind of go through this shit with artists and musicians. Like, we got a whole new, y'all, check this out. I got some hot shit. Look, check this out, y'all. I got a hot ass story that's coming up. It was a nigga we used to fuck with. Back in the days, right? He claimed that he was that nigga, right? He claimed he was that nigga, but he wasn't that nigga. Like, honestly, he wasn't that nigga. Matter of fact, he's the biggest scammer on the fucking earth, face of the earth. I'm telling y'all, ladies, y'all got something to watch out for. I'm telling y'all, ladies, watch out for these dudes. Y'all out here taking these model Instagram pictures. Y'all out here taking these photos, joining these agencies, and you have no idea who you're getting in bed with. Honestly, I'm telling you this from a factual person who literally knows. Biz, I'm like the guy that's like, the criminals pay me to come perform at their parties. But I'm saying, like, this shit is cold though. Like, the story is cold. Y'all gonna enjoy the fucking story. It's gonna be crazy. I gotta jump on my shit, but like, I gotta get on with tonight's show. But bruh, y'all have no idea. It's gonna be a whole new convo come up. But y'all, if y'all gonna want to check out more, like, me talking about musicians, me talking about the whole game of the industry, scammers, all of that, you guys catch that in the membership shit. But before I keep, before I actually let you guys go and we get into our actual show tonight, where the fuck is Cat at? Hold on, Miss Cat. Hold on, Miss Cat. Y'all know Miss Cat like kind of murdered me like last week. She like killed me one time. I hope she don't kill me again. You know what I mean? Cat only got 9 lives. You know what I mean? I'm gonna call Miss Cat. I gotta call Miss Cat. People, we're gonna hit that slide for you guys. We're gonna get right. Since I got the munchies, and people, we're gonna hit that. We're gonna hit the slide right quick. People, welcome to the Gas Mask Tribe TV podcast, where we filter out that bull. And you already know I'm your boy, Dirty Harvey, aka Biz. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna get into our first story. Hold on. Before we hit our slide, hold on. I gotta make sure I bring up I gotta bring up my shit for y'all so y'all can see. Oh, this is Tribe Night. People, the comments to be open. Hola. Yep. So if the tribe will be I'm sorry, hold, let me I got some function. Y'all don't go nowhere. Y'all stay right there. Hit that like button if you're still in here. Hit that like button. I'm gonna go on my first story. People, I'm going on my first story right here. All right, so let me extend this. People, we're gonna hit that slide. I'm gonna see y'all right back. Y'all stay right there. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And we're gonna get right into the comments, to the meat and potatoes. The first story is we dealing with Hollywood. We're gonna be talking about Hollywood. We're gonna be talking about Kanye West AI, and y'all already know we're getting into the Johnathan story. Y'all stay there. I'm gonna get right back to you. Cheers. See you in the second. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that, man. I was trying to get my coffee, man. I thought it would have been made a lot sooner, but it wasn't. Y'all know me. I don't get into my mode until I have my coffee. I got my weed rolled up. I got my cigaros, you know what I mean? Because it becomes a vibe. Now we just vibing in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? But let me go ahead and bring that back to some people. You know what I mean? And y'all make sure y'all gotta clean your house, man. Clean your motherfucking house. I be having to clean around this motherfucker, man. Like really, I bleached the motherfucking shit down, bro. I do not play. I don't like weird shit around my shit. You know what I mean? I don't like my shit all sticky. You get all sticky and shit. That shit is nasty. Like, what the fuck? But people, I'm bring up my first story for you guys right now. I'm bring up my first story. My mouse is kind of like bugging. Bring up my first story, people. So get yourself. Right, man. I'm gonna bring that down for right now. Let me turn on my other. I got another screen going on. But how y'all been, man? How was your week? How was your weekend? What has it been like? I want to know what's in the comments, man. Let me know how y'all been in the comments. What was it like over the weekend? What did you guys experience? You know what I mean? Let's talk about it before I start getting deep in all in this crazy shit. Here we go. Let me bring this back up. Boom. And I'm going to take this, bring it over here. All right. What do you guys think of Johnathan Majors, man? What do you guys feel about this guy? We're gonna get the music turned down for you guys a little bit right quick before we get into this hot shit. All right, so let me make sure I got all of this on point because I don't be trying to show other shit, man. They be trying to have extra shit on this motherfucker show, man. I don't be trying to do all of that. I just want the specifics. You get what I mean? Like, what's better than the specifics of life? All right, people. Hollywood stars scramble to sell homes ahead of Los Angeles new mansion tax. Oh, it's about to go down tonight. Yes. Y'all see the headline, right? Y'all see the headline. I'm gonna give y'all a moment with it. Turn the music up, DJ. LA ain't giving no handouts. LA is like, fuck y'all. LA is like, fuck y'all. Y'all on some bull shit. All right. Oh, we about to have fun tonight. Y'all already know me. Once I got my crack, it's on. It's on and popping. He said, I'm still in Florida. Damn. Said, let me, what she say? Let me get my chamoy for Hey man, Tribe News, man. This is crazy. Hold on, let's hit our little dun dun dun. Hold on. We did it all wrong for you guys. Matter of fact, Smooth, my bad, Smooth. We did them dirty. Let's go ahead and give them that real shit. Hold on. People, Hollywood stars scramble to sell homes ahead of Los Angeles new mansion tax. Okay, let's see what's going on about this. Now, see, this ain't old news, people. This is actually fresh. This is fresh. This ain't no old shit. So y'all can't be like, oh, Beans is giving us some shit from 2 weeks ago. No, this is actually now. This story was reported actually 11 hours ago. All right, so this is fresh out the kitchen. Get your food while it's hot. Okay, it says a number of Hollywood elites are reportedly in a hurry to sell their luxury homes, right, ahead of April 1st, when Los Angeles new mansion tax come into play. Wow. Okay, let's see what's going on here, people. Right, because I didn't really want to say what it. I'm like, why they fucking with the rich people, man? Y'all always fucking with us Hollywood people. But look, check this out. The whole point was they were saying that the tax called Measure ULA will require sellers of property of more than $5 million US, approximately 4 million euros, to pay a 4% transfer tax. Like, okay. It would also require sales of more than 10 million to pay a 5.5% tax, with all funds raised going towards public housing. Oh shit. Okay, I see what they're doing here. All right. The city aims to raise up to 1 billion from these sales in effort to tackle the growing homelessness crisis. Right? Now, if y'all don't know anything about LA, we got the most fucked up, like, our homeless rate is real fucked up. Like, we have the fucked upest most homeless rate. Like, I got my cap all down. How did I put my cap like that? You know what I mean? Tribe Nation, nigga, all day, gang. But the way that LA is being run right now, you guys have no idea. But let me keep this going. Let me not talk right now, because I'm about to go into frenzy. I don't want to send you guys all into a frenzy. Well, frenzy is what you're going to be hearing inside of this article. That's what they're talking about. You know what I mean? They're talking about how this is going to send all the real estate people into a frenzy. Don't do that. Okay, here we go. All right. It says, Measure ULA was passed with 57% on the vote in November 22. After housing advocate and labor union campaigned to get it on the ballot, but it faced backlash from real estate agents. I wonder why. who warned it would cause a frenzy of selling among homes. All right. So let's see what we got here. Celebrities included Jim Carrey, Britney Spears, and Kylie Jenner have all put their sprawling properties on the market in recent months. Let's see, check this out. Jim Carrey's home, which spans across 12,000 square feet, or a little more square, 12,000 plus, let's just say that, went on the market in February for $29 million. Wow. While Britney Spears reportedly put 11,000 plus square foot acres in her Calabasas home in the market on $12 million just in 6 months after her and her husband bought the damn house. God damn it. Damn, they couldn't hold the motherfucker 2 seconds. Golly. Shit. They was like, look, we're going to just get rid of this motherfucker. We are not dealing with this shit at all. Also, it was reported in October that Jenner put the Beverly Hills home, which she owns with partner Travis Scott. Good one, Travis. I guess it's a good guy. I see it, Travis. Up for sale for more than $33 million. The couple bought the 7-bedroom, 10-bathroom property in 2018 for $20 million. But this is where the story gets pretty interesting, right? I was like, It says, let's jump down right here, right? Oh my God. Come on, Mouser. Come on, Mouse. Actually work this time. Why you not gonna work? This guys, you know what I mean? This is when I need to be, this is when I need some guys, people to pay a little bit more. My equipment getting a little stiff here, all right? Here we go. Let me just use this. All right. It says right here. Do that right there. California has the highest rate of poverty in the U.S. California has the highest rate of poverty. So if you guys think that is anybody else, it's said right now, California have the highest rate of poverty in the U.S.
All right, good people. I don't know what happened. Oh, all right. You know, I got your back, big dog.
Yeah, all right, man.
I got your back, big dog.
Hey, man. After Tribe News come up, but damn, man, what the fuck? How the hell? See, man, that's the motherfucking Hollywood people. They're like, "Biz, stop with that Hollywood shit. You putting us out there." But anyway, people, I'ma still give you guys that juice. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry about that, man. I don't know what happened with the screen and all of that good stuff. Sorry that y'all had to see that. But check this out. So it's reported that California has the highest rate of scramble their homes. Here we go. Make sure you put this up there for y'all. All right, it says California had the highest rate of poverty in the U.S. An estimate of 42,000 people were homeless compared to 28,000 in 2016. So it doubled. God damn it, doubled. According to the figures from Los Angeles Homeless Service authorities. Now, they said a measure campaigner said that the tax will help reduce homeless in the U.S. as well as providing financial assistance in low-income senior citizen and make more homes affordable. Now, y'all know that's full of shit, right? Y'all know that's some bullshit. I hope y'all know that's some bullshit. I'm just helping you filter it out. That's a bunch of bullshit. It's bullshit. What's bullshit, Biz? What's bullshit is that they're gonna leverage the money and create this $1 billion income for housing authorities, and all of a sudden, let's just say half of the population of homeless people have housing now. But half of the Right, come on, right, exactly. Half of the population of seniors are not fucking. I mean, half of the population of homeless people are not seniors. But they told you that they're gonna do this shit for seniors and to alleviate homeless or to kind of balance it out. But when you go down there homeless, when you go down to Skid Row, when I drive down to downtown Los Angeles, I see number of veterans. I see number of people who are strung out on drugs. I see people who their whole life has been like that. They have mental illness. I've seen people who just don't want a job and don't want to fucking work and they don't want to do all that shit. They'd rather go to jail and get a free meal and come out and still do their thing. They don't want to deal with life's bills. They don't want to deal with life issues. They don't want to deal with motherfucking president elections and they don't want to deal with none of that shit. They just want to live life how they want to live it. There are people who literally do that. Literally, we got people who live off grid. You don't think they're the people that just want to be homeless? If you don't think that there are people in this world that just want to be homeless, they don't want to deal with no type of responsibility, then you got another thing coming. You must be living in fucking la la land because not everybody in this fucking world thinks like each other. And most people, if you're not thinking of how to build yourself and become wealthy, a lot of times most people are stagnant. But what about the people that don't even think about being stagnant? What about the ones that just like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to a fucking job. I don't want to help you. I want to help myself and drink my beer, go have fun with my peoples, friends, family. I've been kicked out of everything, so I ain't really got much else. If you guys don't know about this artist, there's an artist by the name of Red. He's an artist. Downtown Los Angeles. He's from Oakland. And I don't know if you guys heard that song, I Should Tell Your Mama on You. Boom. It was a hard-ass record, people. It was a hard-ass record. I love this record. But it was called I Should Tell Your Mama on You. And he would do this. He was called the machine, the man without a machine, the singer without a machine. Because he would make his beats on his chest, boom, like a prisoner. Boom. It was dope. It was dope. Anyway, I'm not exactly like him. The nigga was way better than I am. But what the whole point is, I'm saying he was homeless. Great, talented, great musician, but he was fucking homeless. Why? He just liked drugs. He came down to LA to pursue a career and start partying. Couldn't keep up with the LA lifestyle because the bills here is a motherfucker. To live in LA costs you a motherfucking arm, leg, and half a nut. You know what I mean? So when you ain't got a half a nut in the leg, nigga, you gonna be homeless. I'm not trying to make anybody feel weird. I'm just saying that's just what. So now you guys know that Hollywood is now raising the tax on rich people or celebrities, and these celebrities are moving out. They're selling their homes. They're leaving Cali. They don't want to deal with that tax. They don't want to deal with that. They don't want to help out homeless people. If you got rich people selling their homes because they don't want to pay a higher tax, what is that telling you? And they're saying like the higher tax is to help the homeless. You don't want to like help the homeless with paying a little bit more in your tax, like you can afford it. And they're like, no, I don't want to fuck all that. They had the same opportunity like I did. Why they can't get their ass up? Yo. Anyway, next one. Next. People, I got one more for you. This story is about Kanye. Kanye, my nigga. Right? This is about Kanye. Now, Kanye is not the typical Kanye. Of course, bitch. Of course he's not. He's Kanye. Like, I get it. I understand what you're saying. I get it. Makes total fucking sense, right? Bitch, Kanye's always going to be Kanye. He's just so weird. I know. But this guy not only replicated Kanye, this guy did a better verse than Kanye. I thought this ninja verse was hard. Now, this guy is an AI creator. He created this machine to mimic superstars' voices, right? Celebrities' voices, or whatever celebrity you want. You know what I mean? You pick the celebrity, he can get the voice for you, right? The whole point was he took Kanye made a whole fucking verse. Made a whole verse off of Kanye. And I thought this was pretty amazing. I literally did. Let's go right here, people. It says, now, this is good. Gotta go to the music industry. This is going to disrupt the music industry completely. AI generated Kanye verse goes viral. Now, it goes to talk here. Let's just get a little bit more. Hold on. 1 second from the headline. It said the video showing how AI can put an approximation of any artist or musician, I like to say artist, but any musician voice on any piece of music has gone viral, with some fans predicting that the technology will disrupt the music industry completely. Yes, it will. Of course it fucking will. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. This gonna fuck up the music industry, but who cares, right? Here we go. Let's just go straight to the guy. Talking about it. And here we go. Here's the guy.
You might notice that I sound like Kanye West. No, Yeezy didn't record a voiceover for me for this video. I didn't learn how to do impressions. This is AI.
So let me come back to my original voice for a second, because this is crazy. Today on Metaverse, I posted AI Kanye covering popular song. Here's an example of him singing Day and Night.
Whoa, I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind.
So that's clearly crazy. And I started thinking, what are the implications of this for the music industry? Now all you have to do is record reference vocals and replace it with a trained model of any musician you like, which is exactly what I did. I found this Kanye style beat on YouTube. I wrote 8 bars and I'm going to record them now. And then I'm going to have AI Kanye replace me. I got a fantasy that's beautiful, that's dark and twisted, but I attacked the whole religion all because of my ignorance. What was I thinking? That was some bitch shit. I lost Adidas, but I'm still Yeezy. Back in the kitchen, man, I'm a genius. Boys in the hood, just like I'm easy. Kanye, Weezy, Southside of Chicago, life ain't easy. All praise be to Lord Jesus. Donda, please rest easy. All right, let me cut it there. So let's hear those vocals I just recorded now with Kanye over there.
I got a fantasy that's beautiful, that's dark and twisted, but I attacked the whole religion all because of my ignorance. What was I thinking? That was some bitch shit. I lost Adidas, but I'm still Yeezy. Back in the kitchen, man, I'm a genius. Boys in the hood, just like I'm easy. Kanye, Weezy, Southside of Chicago, life ain't easy. All praise be to Lord Jesus. Donda, please rest easy. All right, let me cut it there.
Yo, that new Yeezy track goes hard. Might want to Grammy for that one. I don't know. That's crazy, right?
Oh, I'm back. I had to do my AI, you know what I mean? Like, this nigga stupid. People, this is going to fuck up the industry. Shit, troublemaker. This is going to fuck up the industry. I don't give a fuck what people say. I'm a musician that I've been doing this since the age of 12, professionally. Getting a check professionally, and all of the hard work that I've been through to create and become who I am, and the talent and all this credibility, now I can do that shit with the price of a button. Like, what the fuck? 25 years is now put into a fucking AI, and you can do it in 2 seconds. Fucking crazy. Do you guys understand that? This will fuck up the industry. I don't care what happens. Beyonce could be here for 1 billion years now. She's literally reincarnated. That's reincarnation, my nigga. Like, like I can continually to put out records, have my son to do it, and it would literally mimic my phrase, how I would twang it, how I would phrase it, like everything. Or my son could do it and continue to make records. I just gotta write like my dad. Or if my kids, like, if they go in my treasure chest, I got a treasure chest. But I got a treasure chest that just lyrics, just nothing but lyrics. It's like 15 folders, right? Of just stacks, just lyrics. So I would just like, I'll be on the road so much that I would just write every day. It would just write every day. And I've created like over years and years, I've created these like I call it my Bible, right? It's like the biz mental Bible, right? But it was where I put all my lyrics or whatever. And my kids was like, you know what? We're going to make some money off that. They can literally take my lyrics, go in the studio, rap my lyrics, and it would come out as if I was doing it. You understand how fucking crazy that is? Now the families continue to make money. Bids live. Man, Beyonce could be here. Jay Smooth could be here for the next 40,000 years. Jay Smooth, hey, come on. Come up here. We're going to... Before we get into our mean potatoes, everyone, I want to go ahead and just kind of see what your thoughts on that. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about AI taking over the music industry? Now your favorite artists don't even have to be there at the studio. They could just send the shit in and have the assistant say the words over the record. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Let's get some of these comments. She's called me a troublemaker. I know. That's what's going to be easy to incriminate a bunch of people, right? Biz. I know, troublemaker. I know. She said purple face crime. Also, that's crazy. How many times that has already been done? Well, I think it's been done, but it hasn't been done like this. I think it's been done like with the old Tupac records, how Tupac was still dropping records or whatever. Like AI wasn't as sophisticated, like what we can be able to get, like the average Joe can be able to get AI technology like that. Back then, when they was releasing Tupac shit, you had to have bank to be able to create that type of process, right? But nowadays, I could go to Chat GPT and title in the description, and it'll bring up all type of shit. I can get a business plan done with a fucking AI. I can have an AI create me a whole new person. I can have an AI. Matter of fact, let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. They got an AI program right now that can make you literally a whole person. Literally, what it does is it takes 5 faces and then blends all these 5 faces together to create one face that's never been created on our planet Earth before. I can't make this shit up, man. I cannot make this shit up, man. This shit is fucking wild, man. AI technology has got fucking crazy. Oh my god. She said, more ways to right. Generational wealth. That's what I'm talking about. OMG, altered carbon, right? Altered carbon is about immoral, but it's crazy. I know, right? It's about morality, but it's crazy. Yeah, like vampires. I know, Maria. More money to be made or less depending on your side of the coin. Right. No, that's fact. That would be she said that would be a good one for artists too. She said that would be good for the artists only to me. Only they should be able to use their own. Right, they should, but come on, like, think about it. I ended up with throat cancer and my vocal cords are permanently scarred, so I can still continue with my brand. I'm telling you. There you go. You can continue the brand. They can hear that sound of bang, 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 pop, bang, 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 bang. Put the pause on them. Like a wild size. Weird science. I know, right? All right, people. I want to get into it, man. Y'all already know. I'm going to get into my guy, right? My guy, Johnathan Major. My Johnathan Major, everyone. If you guys don't know what U.S. Army pulls job recruitment at AIM, Jen and see, look, they pulling. Look, man, look. I'm watching the U.S. Look, if you guys don't know who Johnathan Major is, Johnathan Major is a actor. He does some martial arts and different things like that. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is that he's an American actor who rose to his first prominence in the star film, The Last Black Man in San Francisco. And in 2022, he fewer, got bigger audience, and then he ended up on Creed 3, right? Now, mind you, there was a couple of other movies that I played in between them. I'm just trying to speed you guys up. There's a couple other movies that were in between, but I just got to speed through the bullshit. All right, here we go. So, Johnathan Majors. All right. What did she say? She said, but on another level, I hope it's not true. She said, it's supposed to have proof that she was having a meltdown. Look, I'm telling you, look. I've been watching this story all day. I don't even need to pull up the shit. I could just tell you verbatimly, right? And I'm going to pull it up still just for some credibility sense, though. But Johnathan Major is now losing his recruitment ad. Right? It was a recruitment ad that was by the U.S. Army. It was an ad. And it was targeted to Generation Z. Well, they put that ad. You have sponsoring companies after sponsoring companies pulling ads, pulling money, just pulling away from this man. Now, mind you, this was a white girl that said that she was assaulted, right? Now, I thought that was something because nobody fucking reacts like this if it's a black woman. I don't see football players losing their fucking sponsorships and shit and all of this. I would like to know. Maybe I'm just that naive. I ain't see it. Now, I ain't here to pull a race card, but when you in New York and you coming from a bar with a white chick and that's your girl, and she's upset. Okay, let me stop. All right. It said Johnathan Major arrested. Let me pull this up for y'all so y'all don't. I want y'all to see what I'm reading, so you guys kind of get a little like y'all in here with me. Y'all in the stew. Y'all in the studio with me. All right, so check this out. Look, man. Ladies, I want you guys to hear me out with this one because I need you ladies to filter this one out for me. Check this out, ladies. All right, we're gonna add this to the stream. Jay Smooth, if you're in the backstage, you can come right up. Check this out. Here we go. Let me take this off here. Tribe News. Check this banner off. All right. Hold on. All right. Here we go. So it says Johnathan Major arrested and charged with assault. Lawyer says actor is completely innocent. Said, man, that bitch on bull. Here we go. Let's keep going. All right, here we go. So it said Johnathan Majors was charged. I'm sorry, hold on. Let me get my lighter. Was arrested and charged with multiple misdemeanors Saturday after being accused of assaulting a woman during a domestic dispute. They didn't say his girlfriend, they say a woman. So when you say a woman, that makes it just seem like he just walked up on a woman or he just met this chick and started assaulting her. You see how wordplay changed the whole fucking narrative? Wordplay, and I just got to the first two lines and I'm already breaking down this bullshit, right? Anyway, Johnathan Major was arrested and charged with multiple misdemeanors Saturday after being accused of assaulting a woman during a domestic dispute. A woman, not his girlfriend. Those are gunshots. The actor was hold on, let me go grab my pistol right quick. Hold on. So let's continue. So Johnathan Major was the actor was arrested on suspicions of strangulation, assault, and harassment around 11 a.m. in Chelsea, a neighborhood of Manhattan. I've been to Manhattan, and if you guys been to Manhattan, New York, the motherfuckers like being in Manhattan, New York is kind of like being on Melrose in LA. I didn't understand the hype that people were so like, oh my God, this is Manhattan. You guys just love Manhattan. Manhattan is where all the ballers play. And it's like, I get it, you know what I mean? It's where all the ballers play. But I didn't think of it being that, but it's where the luxury people hang out. I ain't gonna lie. It says that the strangulation in Manhattan, according to New York Police Department spokeswoman person, it says the woman sustained minor injuries to her head and neck and was taken to the hospital, police said. Major was no longer in the police custody. By Saturday night, he was charged on Sunday by the Manhattan District Attorney with 2 counts of assault and the 3rd degree aggravated harassment and 2nd degree attempted assault and 3rd degree. I'm sorry, I did that already. The judge granted the limited order of protection and have the actor be released on his blase. I want to get to the shit in the car. Let me know about the shit in the car. All the evidence proved that Major is in his eyes with the lawyers saying, nah. I said completely innocent, the victim, He said video footage from the vehicle indicated took place along with the witness testimony, alleged statement from the woman recanting her allegations among the evidence. What? Major's attorney noted that are being collected. The statement also alleged that the alteration was a result of mental health incident involving the woman. Oh, damn, they saying the bitch got mental health. Damn, that's wrong. Damn, they saying the bitch got mental health. Oh, goddamn. Damn, they put the bitch out there. Like, his lawyers is playing no joke, nigga. They on this bitch. Hey, they're like, she mentally ill. All the shit is bullshit. All right. Okay, so it's giving you the statement of before. So what occurred is that they were in the car, and while they were in the car, he had got a text message from a honey. And while he getting the text message from the honey, the white girl goes, "Oh, I need to see what's in your whatchamacallit." She says, still there. Yep, I have dropped him. She said, I need to see what's in your phone. She went to grab his phone, just like a nigga would do. It's the deal, my ninja. You just like a ninja would do. He said, bitch, get up out my shit. She didn't get up out the shit. He slapped her hand away. And then she claims that he grabbed her by the throat. Nah, bitch, I ain't that mad. You trying to get in my phone, I'm gonna grab you by your fucking throat. Now, if you trying to cut my dick off, you trying to take out one of my kids, you trying to shoot my family member, you damn right I'm gonna take your ass out. I'm gonna grab you by your fucking throat. Right? You trying to harm minds. But just to go on my phone, like just for you, because you want to be nosy and all in my phone, I could just, hey man, relax. I don't need to grab you by your throat. You know what I mean? Like, she's putting 100 on 5. You know what I mean? She's history repeating itself. Hey man. Hey ladies, I want y'all to help me out. I'm just here to filter out the bullshit. Mindset Mondays. Where your mind at? Where y'all mind at, man? Mindset Mondays. Mindset. When y'all reading these stories, where your mindset? Y'all know y'all heard about the lady killing her husband on Facebook Live. I know y'all heard about that. Vicky Myers will be dropping that story tomorrow. She'll be talking about that tomorrow. But I know y'all heard about the lady killing her husband on broad daylight, on live. It's like you damn you do. He's like you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. If I say something, then I'm gonna be accused and I'm gonna get charged with 3rd degree this and that because you feel like I assaulted you because I fucking moved your hand away from trying to look in my phone. Bitch, we ain't married. He wasn't married to that female. But she wanted to be all up in the shit. No, let me see your shit. Who you talking to, right? Another black man gets murdered by not being aggressive with her. with his woman. Then you got another black man who shoves the woman hand away, and he's being held in court. Well, not held in court. He actually bailed out, but now you got to go to court and deal with all this scrutiny, lose endorsements, lose his whole fucking name. See, the world is a lot harder for us, ladies. Like, the world ain't, like, man, the world only care about you. You know what I mean? Like, she said, I don't see it. She said, I don't see it or hear about that. Right. Oh, my bad. My bad. She said, I have no time for the whole searching a cell phone. If I don't trust you, I won't date you. Well, what if it's Michael B. Jordan? What would cause the woman to feel like that? She must have been like, you can't go nowhere, because you got to think he's going up the ladder. He had just did an Ebony magazine. They had just came that day because I went to a bar. So that day he had just did an Ebony model magazine. Like, he had just did a whole model thing for Ebony magazines. And right after that, they go to the bar, they hang out, and they're on their way home. And that's when this whole altercation happened, because he's getting messages from some chick or whatever. From the chick is saying that. But I'm pretty sure he was like, yes. Old girl was texting me. I'm texting back. Whatever. And she want to look in the phone, see what I'm texting. Well, who you talking to? Blah, blah, blah. No, bitch, you ain't about to get no play. Now you on some other shit now. Now you just you on some, like, I'm trying to catch you doing something. Bitch, get the fuck out of here then. I know y'all like, well, if he didn't have nothing to catch, you shouldn't be trying to hide it from her. Fuck all that. I'm a grown-ass man. And if I pay my shit, I do my shit myself. I don't need you. Come on, man. Like, we grown-ass people. We ain't married. We grown. How the fuck? Like, I'm going to bring the picture up here just so y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about here, right? So y'all can kind of get a visual of who this man is, right? This guy is not your typical, like, you know what I mean? I've heard females talk about how he is not the most attractive guy, right? I've been watching stuff, getting so much stuff on this guy all day, and like, women talk shit and then be mad that he's with a white chick. You know what I mean? Like, how you gonna get mad that he's doing his thing? I know we got a lot of interracial dating, and most people think it's not cool and all of this shit. You know what I mean? This guy. You know what I mean? Are you meant to tell me that this guy is willing to actually fuck up his whole career because a woman want to look in his phone? You don't think there was people in his life that gave him enough discipline to, like, yo, you a black man, you got to watch what you do around certain shit? You don't think people gave him that? You don't think his life growing? The guy, come on, man. The guy's too equipped with knowledge to, like, let something like this just make him go down. But, I mean, think about it. When you live in white America and you fucking with America's sweetheart, damn, kind of fucks you up there. She said, haha. She said, I've gotten shit for dating outside my race. Man, you already know we're gonna talk about it. And you know, people giving him flack because he dated out his race and blah blah blah. Y'all remember the white girl that killed that Nigerian guy? She had killed him or whatever. And there was so many black women that came after that guy, was like, he got what he deserved, dating the snow bunny. He got what he deserved. You know how many black women right now are saying the same thing about Johnathan Major? He shouldn't have been fucking with that white bitch. Right. He shouldn't have been fucking with that white bitch. But what about the lady that had her husband on live and she killed that nigga? Told the niggas about to be a murder scene. I'ma kill you. And then shot the guy and was like, I don't want to go to jail. I'm going to jail now. She was crying and shit, all that. In the split of a fucking second. You damn if you do, fellas. You damn if you don't. Golly. What about Jeffrey D? You know Jeffrey Dahmer was just having a fucking feast. That nigga was just having shish kebab. That nigga was having peanut butter jelly sandwich. Like, niggas was everything to that nigga. That nigga was... Oh, that's fucked up. That's so messed up. I'm sorry. People, we'll get to the after hours, everyone. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. That's been my show for you guys today. But I hope you guys got some out of this, people. Just a Mindset Monday. The reason why I was bringing out the segments on the Hollywood issue to get you guys aware of what's surround you. You know what I mean? Start getting used to your money. Start looking at what the federal government is doing on the tax. Y'all know that the federal government has been raising the federal tax over the past 13 months aggressively, right? This is like high intel. So you guys have to really learn this stuff and understand why these superstars are moving out. If the superstars are moving out, maybe that should kind of give you something, right? That's kind of make you think, right? They have the power to kind of know information quicker than the average person in a sense. So start kind of taking notice around you. You know what I mean? Look at wherever you are, wherever you live at, look at the highest tax rate over there, right? Or the most prestigious city. And if you look at how the millionaires or the billionaires are moving their money around, you'll kind of see where the state is going. So I'm just trying to show you guys something, you know what I mean, with that, as far as the taxes and stuff. So learn your taxes, understand where these taxes, and understand what they're doing to our community and to our cities and to our states. Also, the second story was the AI. People, have fun, enjoy life. But if you want to be able to take AI and recreate something do it at your own expense. Do it at where it makes you feel good. But don't try to go out there and try to replicate other people's fucking lives and shit. Okay? Like, leave that shit alone. Like, do it for you and your own fun. Have it for your own comfort. Because you can start charting uncharted waters. If you get what I mean. Things can get fucking crazy for you. Also, with the last subject of tonight, with the last story of tonight with our boy Johnathan Major, people understand that we're just here to help filter out the bullshit. Johnathan Major, do I believe he's going to get out of this? I want to believe so. I want to believe he will get out of this. I don't think this is as crazy as, you know what I mean, as most things. But I do believe he will get out of this very soon. And I pray for the best in him and his families and to his offspring. And, you know what I mean? Honestly, we have to be able to stick together, man. We have to be able to really stick together. There's been a story going around about Pearly things. You guys may not know who she is, but, you know, she's a white chick that's been dominating the manosphere world. I'll pull something up on her right quick. But she's she's a woman that's been dominating the manosphere world and actually the black manosphere world. You know what I mean? She is kind of became a force to be reckoned with. This chick right here, you know what I mean? This chick right here, this quirky looking white chick, you know what I mean, is dominating the black manosphere. Yep, there you go. She's dominating the black manosphere. If you guys don't know what the manosphere is literally men coming together, talk about men issues, men things, men valuehood, men, you know what I mean, everything about men, right? Encouraging men to kind of see themselves as men, right? But you have the white part, you got the black part, right? You got the Negro manosphere, which is the black manosphere, obviously. But she was not getting any love from the white manosphere, and she wasn't getting any love from white women. Black women wasn't giving her no love like that. So who were the only people to really make her known and kind of give her a shot? Okay, got it. And she said some things on this show that was really, really, really foul. That was really, really mean. I thought so. You know what I mean? And I used to watch her content. You know what I mean? I thought she would do some really good content. She would, you know what I mean, hold women accountable in certain places. I thought was great. You know what I mean? Because that was like something we never seen before, right? And then she goes on to have this racist ass fucking 24-year-old motherfucker on this show named Nick, whatever. I could give a fuck about it. I caught that nigga slipping, nigga. We got props going on the set. Anyway, Tribe Nation, nigga. Anyway, she had the conversation with this guy. They made a remark about this African immigrant person that was there, about him being late. Oh, what does it matter? He's black. Of course, they're always late. You know what I mean? And I thought that was very something that the black men were taking up for her. We're literally downplaying it. I just think we really got to stick together, man. We really have some fucked up ass issues going on here, man. You get what I mean? So, like, we really have to be strong about where we at. We really have to really look at these things as very powerful and understand, like she would not be able to do that with the Jewish community. She wouldn't be able to do that with the quote unquote white community. She wouldn't be able to do that with the Latin community. No other ethnic group she'd be able to do that shit with. Only but who? The black community. We the only ones that get shitted on, spit on, slaughtered on, and then they give us pennies and we go on that. Oh, we won. I got 2 pennies. Ah, I got more than you, nigga. You got a half a cent. I got 2 cents. Fuck out of here. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers got quarters. They got dollars. If you guys don't understand what I'm saying, you probably don't understand biz. All right, I feel you. Look. Have fun. Let's get into these after hours. I pray that you guys, you know what I mean, got something today. I hope it was real enough for you guys to understand what was going on. And please share it to somebody that you feel that can obviously learn something from this, you know, and be able to, like, you know what, you know, on the tribe, we talk about real life issues, but we kind of like real straight up, like we'll cut the bullshit. Thank y'all so much, man. I really appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm your boy Bizzo. Y'all go ahead and make sure y'all follow that BizEntertainment.network if you haven't already. And I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow on, well, I won't see you guys, but Trish and Vic will see you guys tomorrow. And let's get into the after hours. Thank y'all so much. See ya. Cheer. Cheer, 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 cheer. Cheer, 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 cheer.
In a town where them kids don't smile, but them guns come out to play. In California, where she found me in a hotel lobby, I was trying to find a place to stay. She said it's in my heart, the money goes and falls, but the hater we knock off, cause we can kill them all. Her love a disaster, but she could press the bar. Her love is a coma, she killing me like la 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 la. Now I had to leave town, but she never made a sound when I told her that I'm leaving today. See, it was 30 years later when I woke up from my coma that she told me you was California dreaming. You stay in my heart, the money goes and falls, but the hater we knock off, cause we can kill them all. Love a disaster, but she could raise the bar. Her love is a coma, she killing me like la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
¿Qué dijo? ¿Qué dijo? ¿Qué dijo? Yeah, man. But people, definitely, thank you guys so much, man. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. You know what I mean? Pray you guys, you guys did, got something from this. But let's talk about it. To join the convo, the link is there. I'm all about joining the convo. What's up, Miss Gabby? How you doing?
Hey, guys.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
I am good. Apparently babysitting tonight.
I know. That's what I was talking to. I was talking to baby. Hi, how are you?
I have you on my earphone. He can't hear you.
I'm messing with you.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? How are you? I'm like, oh, what's up?
Hi.
What's up? How are you?
Look.
Huh?
Say
Tupac.
hi.
It's Tupac.
Hi.
How are you? How you doing? You're like a little bundle of joy.
He needs to go to sleep. That's what he needs to do.
No.
He's gonna be a panty dropper.
Hi.
Low key, he's my cowboy. I have videos of him dancing zapateado on IG.
See? That's right. That's right.
Say goodnight.
Night.
Good night, my guy. Good night, my guy. So, what I mean? What did you I see you got a new hairdo, got your hair pressed and all of that. Okay, gang. You know what I mean?
I don't know, I swear my hair be crazy. It's just what it wants. It went from being straight to being wavy to I don't know what it does anymore at this point in my life.
So what did you think? What do you think about the? I'm gonna walk down the list. Tribe all day. I'm gonna walk down the
Tribe.
list. Okay, let's go down the list. What do you think about the AI situation?
It's good and bad at the same time. Because yes, it's gonna give artists a little bit more free time to be able to maneuver. But at the same time, you know how much shit they're gonna get incriminated because of that?
You think they're gonna get incriminated for doing AI?
Hi.
Hell yeah. Especially people that are gonna be doing voiceovers with that, they're screwed. Especially if they don't have the technology to check if it's an AI or the actual person speaking it.
So you think I would get sued if I use Walter's voice for a verse? If I use Walt's voice for a verse, I'm gonna get sued for that.
I think right now, because it's so new, they won't. But once it starts becoming more available in the market, they might try to. Especially if it's not patented or they're not putting their voice on lock. You get me?
Oh.
Just like with verses on Twitter or on TikTok. If you use someone else's music, you're gonna get demonetized for it, right?
Look at you. That's a great point. That is a great point because it's already copywritten. But the only way that'll be able to stand if you're already copywritten. So you would have to literally.
That's what I mean. Since right now it's so new, they won't be able to, maneuver too much on that end. But hey, where are you going?
Until you can monetize the voice. If you can monetize your voice and copyright the tone of your voice.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If you could copyright the tone of your voice, then yeah, the AI probably would not be a good benefit to fucking work out or try. Because of all the other shit, you know what I mean? Bad Bunny, Mr. Get Band says Bad Bunny's wife just sued him for $40 million. Fuck!
It wasn't even that. The sad part, it wasn't even the ex-wife. It was a girlfriend that he used her voice without her permission.
What? And she's suing for $40 million?
Mm-hmm. Because he's making bank off of it. But you know what? She was not stupid at all because she was studying to be an attorney. So she let that song play out for a year and a half. And afterwards, now that he's dating Kendall, she brought the lawsuit up.
He's dating Kendall Jenner?
Apparently.
That's
allegedly. Let me fix that. Allegedly.
That's a contract. That's a contract.
But
That's a Hollywood
yeah,
contract.
no, you already know that.
Yeah.
But hopefully that Jenner Kardashian curse don't get bad funny, because damn.
No, she got him. She got him. Come on, man. Like when you with $1 billion family and you're trying to receive $1 billion, that's a fucking contract wedding. Oh, that's a contract relationship. You know, they say that's why Steve Harvey was mad at Michael B. Jordan, because he broke the agreement between him and Lori Harvey.
Hey, but low-key, they were making him look like Steve Harvey now. Nah, he's good getting away from the fuck away from his ass.
Well, check, you gotta think, like, he was about to lose his fan base because all these black women were like, oh my God, you don't fuck with us no more. And like, what are you doing? You like white women. And he was like, nah, it has shit to do with white women. She just cool as fuck. And they were like, you gotta be with a black woman. And so he get with Lori Harvey, and it saves his career. And then he said, fuck that, I'm cool. after he saved his career, he was like, I'm straight. I'm good. You can go back home with your daddy now.
But you know, that one, they both used each other, because
I don't know. I think she got more used than anything, because he came out with a fucking dope ass movie. Then he did first Black Panther, then it was Creed. Come on, he got another dope movie coming out. I don't know. I think she's the one that's probably like, what?
Yeah, but didn't she say he was too soft for her? He just stopped for her.
She likes some hood ones, but I don't think that Idris Elba's son is.
She for the streets. You said what? Idris is Elba?
She's with Idris' son, no? Ain't she with him now, apparently?
Elba's son right now?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a fucking contract. No dude in their right mind would honestly take Lori Harvey as a serious candidate. Sorry.
Right, when you look at her record.
Yeah, ain't nobody taking her serious. That's a contract. That's a popularity thing. You know what I mean? Like, sell more records. Sell more. That's like they say, yo, Biz. Like, if they ask me who would be the chick, Biz, like, if you had to do a celebrity couple thing, who would be like the chick you would match up with, right? But it'd be a contract. And I would say, damn, it's quite a few of them. Damn, I'm just a sexy ass nigga. I don't know. Yeah, man.
I'm done, Colgate.
Right.
Oh no, hold on. He's Mr. Thumb.
I'm Mr. Thumb.
Yeah. Wait, you gotta have the cup of coffee in the other hand, while the other thumbs up. There you go.
But I definitely understand, I understand where you're coming from, like when we're talking about the like being with any celebrities things, like these celebrities, and maybe like he probably lost too. But I'm just saying, I really look at the fact that when you are that guy and you got a chick like Lori Harvey and you know she's for the streets, you ain't trying to lock that down. Sorry. Hey, some guys just know you for the streets. We just know you for the streets. So if a guy come up across you and he know you for the streets, but y'all try to hit it off, he's not looking at this long term. And most guys going to something always long term. So that's why guys have a hard time breaking up with females. If you guys really knew how hard it is for a guy to actually get a chick, like I'm talking about for an average guy, not for like the guy that just got it like that. I'm talking about for the average guy, they're not getting females like that. You know what I mean? Like they're not. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if y'all really get it. Like Gabby, you probably walked up on like 5 husbands that just like, oh, I would marry you, girl. I will marry you, girl. And he's like, nah, you don't fit my type. Joaquin says, hell yeah, I'm assure you. I'm assure you don't be using my voice, Biz. You might try to make people think I'm a good rapper. He's stupid. Shit. Riri, your picture is dope. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just kind of felt like that was wild though. Hit that like people, hit that like button, people. If you haven't already, hit that like button already, man.
I'm sorry. I'm back. I
You know what I mean?
was on an emergency call.
Oh, you good? You good?
It was a bug, but it was a big bug. I don't know what it was.
So I mean, what did you guys think about? Before I get to the J Major, what did you guys think of? What was the
AI?
one?
I want to say something about the AI.
Okay, go ahead.
So I think what you were saying, Gabby, what everybody was saying, I agree. And if that was my business, if that was my creation and that was what I was doing, I would have stipulations on it, like almost like people freeze their eggs. Like it could only be to that person. It could only be to that person, and it's patent for that person, and nobody else can use it unless that person authorizes his production company or something like that to do it. And also, for somebody who's not a celebrity, somebody like me, I'm not saying this is it. So actually, let me change it for somebody gets sensitive. But say you knew you had 6 weeks to live, right? You can do videos, whatever you want to leave. If you want to leave a videography for your family, then you can also do your voiceovers and do your things like that. I think that'd be dope. That way, you can do one and say, if you don't tell your people you love, but say like on their birthday, it'll be released on their birthday and they hear you and hear your voice. Or like I said, for example, or what if I just got in a car accident and my vocal cords were stripped and broke? At least now I can still do my music, or if I was a voiceover actor or something like that. I think that would be cool.
I think that would be. But going back to how Biz was talking about the immortality situation, you guys have to watch Altered Carbon. You guys have to watch it.
Yep.
That is trippy as fuck how they want to put a chip in the back of your neck to make you live forever.
Come on.
Altered Carbon. Why does it sound like I know that movie?
It's not a movie. It's a show on Netflix, but you have to watch it. All the stuff that they're talking about, that how it's gonna be multiple planets that they're gonna actually be able to live on. It's trippy, but you gotta watch it.
Was that the one where they like the dude came in the beginning? He was Asian, but he came back. Then the white guy came back, and it's like every time you come back in a different skin.
Yes, that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I seen most of it, not all of it, but that was good. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on that
Take in a deep breath. Now breathe out. Just feel the fucking nonsense float away.
Who knows? That's just the sad part, is you just can't trust it because you don't know.
Hey, I'm definitely will try it out. My dumb ass. Like, you know why? Because I'm a person of like, do it at your own risk, but at your own availability, with your own protection. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's sometimes people don't do that. They don't do things for their own self. Like they do things and they put it in an IP where everybody else can see it, like it's public. If you go do it in a way where you can do it in your own comfort, your own comfort of your home, your own comfort of your office, or whatever you may see fit. But you don't have to make that so public for everybody to see if you're practicing or working on something like that. You get what I mean? And a lot of times people do it to kind of get a viral effect. You know what I mean? And you can mess up some things. Like now you can alter pictures now. They got pictures that are actually talk and move and shit. Like there was a lady, her husband passed away, and they gave her a picture, and every time she would look at the fucking picture, the fucking husband would smile. I thought that was the creepiest fucking thing on the planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time she looked at him, it was like, I'm like, what the motherfucker did though? What is he smiling at you for? But I mean, this technology nowadays is crazy. What I kind of wanted to do the not the AI, but Johnathan Majors. What do you think about Johnathan Majors' issue with his white girlfriend and got him arrested?
Like I said, history repeating itself. Always a white woman screaming bloody murder, and the black man get taken away, and it's a wrap. It's like, yo, relax, girl. I don't know. I just feel like we won't know. Nobody really knows, unless, like the thing with Rihanna and Chris Brown, unless they know what it was. You know what I mean? And it seems fair enough. And I personally, I don't know him, so I don't know. But I just personally like feeling it out a little bit. I just really don't think he's that dude that's gonna just disrespect a woman like that and hurt her, and knowing the position he's in. I think he's a little too smart for that. But if he was drinking, you're gonna respond different. And at the same note, he's human.
Spirits make you respond different. If you're drinking something, you're gonna respond a completely different way than you usually would. He does look like those dorky kids that probably he got a little bit too far ahead of himself.
And also at the same note, maybe he just responded like most of us would. Like, if I'm sitting next to you and you trying to take my phone, I'm not giving you my phone. And if you're being aggressive and if you're yelling in my face, if you smacked me a few times, but you know what I mean? Because you're trying to get my phone, now you're trying to full-fledged fight me. First of all, we're not even married. Even if we were married, do not do that. That is so disrespectful. There's just a line you cross and a line you don't. We should be able to talk about it. Hey, who you texting? When I tell you, you should be okay with what I told you.
So it says
that's why I made that comment. But it's like, to me, in my opinion, I don't see a point of going through someone's phone, because the moment I start going through your phone, that means I don't trust you enough to be around you. So if I can't trust you, I'm not gonna date you. There's no point in me.
Right. I'm not going through. I've never gone through nobody's phone. No phone book. No. I'm gonna take it way back. Your black book, your index cards, none of that. No pager, exactly. And the pager used to have a history, but I'm not doing that. And don't do it to me. And if things don't work out and you get pissed off, don't slash my tires. Don't come for none of my stuff. I don't come for yours. Don't just like, yo, I work too hard for my stuff, but whatever it is I have or whatever. Keep that to you. If you can't deal with it, you got to deal with that somewhere else, but not over here. And it's pointless. I'm not doing that. I'm not taking myself through them changes.
Well, I definitely see that. I mean, one thing I can say that I do know we get into shit that we can't get out. And we fondle in places that we like, oh shit, I didn't know it was like this, right? And it comes from dwelling in uncharted waters, uncharted areas. You know what I mean? If you don't know that shit, you're gonna be doomed to fail. Like you said, goes back to what you said. Hey, repeating history. If you don't know history, you're doomed to fail. Right? And I'm not saying that he wasn't expecting this, but he wasn't expecting her to fucking go to the cops and say, hey, you get what I mean? He wasn't expecting that.
Right. Well, that fatal attraction. What if they just knew each other, whatever, they worked together, whatever it may, and that happens sometimes. And most times there's somebody that may like somebody more than the other and have no idea. And if you don't tell me, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? To correct it for you, like, nah, we're cool, but that, this is not what we are. Maybe in her little mind, well, let me not say little, I don't know her, but maybe she thought there was something happening. Maybe, he was being cordial to her and she thought this was it. She thought she was bagging her. A wealthy black man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what she thought. And he was like, let it be known, like, this is not, that's not what we're doing. I'm sorry you misunderstood, but no. And, some people can't take rejection. And if she was psychotic, maybe she did act out. Who knows?
Yeah, they said that she got, they claiming mental illness. where his lawyers are claiming mental illness on her part.
Of course. Maybe she got back to the crib and her friends was like, "Oh my God, you was with him? You know how much money he has? You better sue him."
You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy, Riri? You saying that? Because that's kind of what happened. After they had the little debacle, he went his way, she went her way, and the next morning, she went to the fucking police department.
Right, because somebody was like, "Yo, you could sue him. Get you some money. He got paid. He got money. Get paid." Or maybe
Think about it.
on her own. Maybe on her
That's
own.
the only.
She woke up sober and was like, "Oh snap," and then was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get
But
his ass."
well, that's the only problem I have. If it was such that violent, if it was so violent, why you didn't go the moment y'all split it? Why you didn't go straight to the fucking police department?
No,
because she was trying to get that hush money at that point.
Thank you.
It's hush money because they know damn well that you're gonna settle out of court before you get to court, so it doesn't give you a permanent record, and it's still gonna fuck him over because guess what? He paid that hush money. If he pays it, they're gonna be like, "See, I can get money from his ass whenever I want. I'm just gonna go and accuse him of something."
Which is
How many times has that happened?
Which is why I'm glad. I hope if it did happen like that, that he's standing his ground. That he's like, "Nah, I didn't do it." Like he's just like, if that's not what really happened, I hope he does stand his ground. Like, "Nah, I didn't do it. Let's get this stuff."
I hope he sues her ass back. Get another Amber.
To story. So yeah. So don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, speaking of hush money, Tiffany Haddish put somebody on hush money when she had some fucking film she did with what the fuck his name is, Aaron Spears, and it was inappropriate how this was coming across. It was very inappropriate, and they had a kid in the fucking. I don't want to talk about it, but all I'm saying is she ended up paying the family that tried to sue them. She ended up paying them off, like paying them some money to shut it up. And if you look at the way statistics is going, I mean not statistics, but the story is going. At first she was she was against it, and then now she's like, "I'll explain to my fans later," but we in legal battles, right? And the lady came out later said, "Oh, she didn't do nothing wrong. She was all," but at first the lady was against it. So you can kind of see that the lady was paid off, and that's was the word going around that she was paid off, and this could be all knocked out of court. But Tiffany Haddish lost all their jobs. She's blacklisted in Hollywood.
Yeah, because okay, it's the same thing that happened to Michael. Remember how the kid from Home Alone, what's his name?
McCullough.
Yes, him. He said that Michael Jackson never touched him, and that he doesn't understand why his mom actually put him in that lawsuit when he never did anything to him. So it was a lot of people that ended up suing Michael Jackson for the same reason, for child molestation or things like that. But there's a lot of them that now they're coming out saying that he never did shit to them kids.
That they were coerced to do that
shit. Of course, some big time.
That's why so many people were talking so much shit about Oprah, because they're like, well, how is it that you're gonna be on the side of black people, but then again, when it comes to Michael Jackson, you talk so much shit about him, or you do so much shit against him.
Right, but when you pull up her old interviews with him and all of that, she loved him. He's the best. Mm-hmm. They love you until they feel they want to get their feelings involved. That's the thing. If you're really gonna put yourself out there and be in the industry, or you're gonna be out there, you have to be strong enough to be able to be strong and maintain yourself and deal with yourself, and also not put yourself in certain positions. And think before you make moves. Think of your something always has a consequence. Like you really just got to be smart.
No, you're right too. But I think the problem is when they think of the consequences, they say, "Oh, I can deal with it," instead of thinking they say, "Oh, I can deal with it," instead of thinking of the circumstances of the consequence. It's like this.
That's how we were just talking about Messi the last time, that he keeps his hands inside his pockets because he's trying to avoid consequences towards situations that could get him in trouble because people say shit that isn't true.
Like, you're right though. Like, let's say if the consequences Okay, so this is my theory. I always say make a decision only if you're comfortable with the consequences, right? But then again, I had to stop and think of the science in that. I had to really say to myself, okay, if I'm okay with the circumstances, if I'm okay with the consequences, but the circumstances may not be as equipped to be able to deal with the consequence, if you get what I mean.
Right, exactly. It could be something simple and it may be a whole big thing, or it could be a big thing that'll end up being like a little mole instead of a hill.
Right, like it's like for layman's terms, just so you know, for the audience, I know you get it, but just for the audience, like, let's say I made a deal and I'm okay with the consequences. Cool, I got to pay these people back the money, right? Something simple, right? But the circumstances at the moment may have been great, living great, everything's great, making cool whoop. They told me I'm gonna get this loan, whatever. I'm okay with the consequences of paying the loan back. But let's say when the consequences occur, my situation, my circumstances now, it's a lot rougher. You know what I mean? I got people passing away. I have to deal with an issue, or I have somebody dealing with cancer and I have to deal with them every day, and whatever the case may be. Now I need money and I can't be dishing out money, but now I have to because I have this consequence of paying this loan back. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of people don't make decisions, like they'll make a decision understanding the consequences, but they don't understand the circumstances that may occur during those consequences that you're paying back, or that you're paying dues, or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. Like for instance, a guy go out there, hit a lick, right? His girl, his kids are in a nice house, or let's say apartment, right? They grind. I'm talking about grinding type niggas, right? They grind it out there, getting it how they get it. But they get hit for about 5-6 years, right? He's okay with the consequence. I do that 5-year bid, but my kids is good, my girl is good, they got money, blase, right? And then all of a sudden, during this 5-year bid, his girl get kicked out the house, or they got to move into a smaller spot, or they move to another state and they living in a shelter, or whatever the case may be. Now, the circumstances of during his consequences, he ain't feeling. He like, fuck, I shouldn't did. You get what I mean?
Right.
The circumstances shape like how you should move, you know, and I think that's like something really crazy. Said, send that boy to the game. Is that at the end of the day, Big Mike is a ninja, right? He is. That's what I'm saying. That's got it. I'm telling you, like no lie, like I support Tiffany Haddish, like honestly, because she's a foster baby like me, right? Even when I've done work with her on BET, like I was gonna talk about this too, because this was kind of personal to me. When I end up seeing this was really personal to me, like because I know her. So when I saw what I saw, and I saw how the media was maneuvering it and taking it, I was like very taken back, like fuck. Like, damn, it's like at a point to where I'm like, damn, should I take her off my fucking my resume? Should I take her off of my, you know what I mean? It really gets that touchy in this industry. I don't think people really understand that. They just think, oh, well, they don't fuck with them just because, but like, you don't know, like just by being attached to somebody can fuck up your lifestyle for feeding your family just by being attached to a motherfucker. Like, like sometimes people don't read, and that's probably the realest shit. Because I think she cool, man. Like I fucks with her. Like I've heard, and then like when the stories came out that she was like messing with kids and all this other weird shit and blase, whoop whoop. I don't know, man. That just kind of bothered me a certain way. Like, why all of a sudden? But I get it, right? Because as you get bigger, people want to go and dig more, dig research or whatever the case may be, and they come up with these stories or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I'm not there, but I'll tell you this. For facts. This how we know it's some bullshit. This how we know it's some shit. If you seen a person grind through the industry and they get to the point that now they're a superstar, and you start hearing all this shit, but drastic shit like fondling with kids and this and that and blah and blah, right? Like literally, I gotta tell you something, and I don't give a fuck what anybody say.
Right, and that's the attack.
Wait. This how you know it's some bullshit. See, I'm not there, y'all. Right, I'm not in Tiffany had this household to really know what's going on and like to really say, okay, no, this is literally what's happening, right? Even when people say hear from the horse's mouth, I'm like, yeah, I can hear from the horse's mouth, but the horse still can tell me what it wants to tell me. You get what I mean? So I gotta see through collateral damage type shit. I gotta see through who's being damaged in the middle of it to know where this narrative is going. That's a deeper take on shit. Because a lot of people don't look at the collateral damage. Who is being hurt in between to see where this is going, right? Anyway, the whole point I'm saying, if some shit came out like that on me, y'all already know, okay, the game is full of shit. The game is full of shit. Y'all be like, hell no. There's got to be some bullshit. Biz with, hey, I'm like that female that killed her husband because she heard that he was fondling her. I'm like, when nigga, they got her sent in prison, they gave her a 4-year deal, right? She had to do 4 years in prison, right? But she found out her husband was fucking with kids and she killed that nigga. I'm like, I don't see why she got to spend time in prison. I'm like, I know I'm wrong for that. Bitch, you wrong. That just sound, no, she killed somebody.
They made an example.
It's like the 3 guys that beat up their stepdad because the stepdad ended up touching the sister. So they beat the shit out of him.
Did they kill him? Did they delete him?
Almost. But they were trying to put them in jail for more than 10 years because this will try to rape their little sister. Like, come on, what the fuck?
See? Hey, I'm like, hey, bro, y'all can call it what y'all wanted, but y'all laws is fucked up, and I ain't taking that shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all want to do. Y'all lucky y'all caught me, because I ain't taking that shit. I'm beating the dog shit out of them, or if I can, man, let me shut up.
And half the time, that's just another distraction because they don't want this shit to come to the light. That's why half of them laws and the way they are in them legislations, because they can go, oh, and I'm just saying that because it was so messed up. I didn't realize, damn, let me not get personal. Anyway, it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like, like you said, you know what that person is and what they're capable, and we know anything's possible, but you know when somebody's definitely not that or will do that.
This lady, I'm gonna pull it up. This lady took out her husband. She's a teacher. He's a doctor or some shit like that. And she was at her school. Is it the cop? Nah, she was at a school. She was at a school, and he had went to the school that I guess like something like that, and she caught him at the school. She's a teacher, but she caught him at the school and lit his ass up. Like, get your ass. I was like,
she caught him at the school with a girl with doing like.
No, like she caught him. No, she didn't catch him in the act.
Okay.
She was looking for this nigga like type.
Oh, and that's where she found him.
The mom of one of the little girls said something about it.
Yeah.
And she said that she couldn't believe it, and she kind of like set him up to see if he would go to where the little girl was at, and she lit his ass up.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. But that's terrible. How they do it, and it's always against women too. It's like the way they have their system set up. It's like there was, like the women, they can have proof, they can have restraining orders, they can have pictures of their face broken up, but as soon as the day they decide to fight back and kill that dude, now you're talking about she got to go to court and she got to go to trial for what?
And
she finally fought back.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. The media is so fucking late. Like y'all gotta understand. By the time the media hears shit and they start getting on the big blogs and shit, they getting shit. They hearing narratives from all the little people. You know what I mean? Like they like, like you gotta. That was a crazy story though. Like, you know what I mean? That was a crazy story. And I was like trying to pull it up here. So let me
That's
see.
terrible.
They pulling up old girl now. At first, she was the number one girl popping up, but now they pulling up this chick from Facebook that killed her husband. But she deleted her husband. That was on some crazy shit. But daycare. That's what it is. Yep, she's daycare on. That's what. Okay, cool. Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Daycare.
Yeah, she's a daycare owner. I'm gonna pull this up for y'all. Took that nigga out. Like, well, she didn't kill him.
And who knows? What if she has some assault happen to her, but she never revealed it, and that added to the strength that she used to do what she did. Like, you betrayed me. Like, that's what you did. That's what you do, and I'm associated with you, and you do that.
And you know what's crazy? That there was a I was I know I hold on. Let me just stop talking. Let me play this right there while we here.
Hi. How are you?
The judge says Shantari Weems took the law in hands. But she says she snapped, and some supporters see her as a kind of avenging angel, seeking justice for horrible crimes against children.
I was emotional.
Her backers were stunned last month when a judge slapped the 50-year-old with a 4-year sentence, twice what even prosecutors recommended in a plea deal.
Despite my surroundings, I'm doing okay. I have a lot of supporters and people.
You damn right she gonna have supporters.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I fucks
She the
with
big
you.
dog on the unit. She ain't never got to order nothing from commissary.
She ain't got man. She getting treated for 4 years. She's solid.
Right?
They give her they like girl. Hell yeah.
I'll take that hit.
That's
I'll take that hit.
People who uplift me and help me survive.
Prosecutors have charged her husband, James Weems, with 33 counts of rape and child sex crimes. He's awaiting trial, and his lawyer is declining to comment.
Don't let them sweep.
He said the lawyer declining to comment.
I guess so.
That nigga got 33 fucking counts. Of course he ain't gonna be fucking comment on that. This nigga clearly wrong, nigga. What the fuck? Of course. The lawyer's not gonna he declined to comment. No, nigga, y'all didn't even hit the lawyer up. Y'all put that in there yourself. That nigga wasn't answering the phone at all. Hell no, this nigga going down.
To comment.
Don't let them sweep this under the rug. The man is still alive. And
right from the start, the internet was filled with support for Weems under the hashtag #FreeShantari. She shot her husband, a retired cop, twice.
What?
Double tap. She wanted to make sure. Double tap.
She got a cop under her belt. So you know how many niggas fuck with her? They be like, she got.
Yep.
She got a piggly wiggly under her belt.
Yep. They like, oh, she produced some bacon. They like, oh, okay. And he messed with the kids. Oh, nah, she's good. She's good when she get out.
She producing bacon.
In his room at what was then DC's Mandarin Oriental Hotel, where he was staying while providing security at the Urban League convention. The judge said her attack on her husband was premeditated, not spontaneous, that police had told her days earlier that they were investigating him and they'd shut down her little kid's castle in Baltimore County while they looked into the allegations of child sexual.
Well, she could have some better
Mm.
equipment there.
She
God,
gonna
like
have
you
some
want a
when
little
she
bit.
get out.
Yeah, gotta have some better equipment there for the kids, lady. Like that's all you got. That's a little strange. Yeah, damn. It must have been I don't know.
Sexual abuse.
The only person I had to find out information from was my husband. And he kept saying he didn't do it.
And you believed him.
I did believe him.
But then, she says, the mother of one of the children, a child she'd loved and cared for years, said they had to talk.
I saw the pain in her face, and I knew that she was not lying. She finally said it was my husband.
Think about that child all the time.
All the time. I think about all the children all the time.
You felt this.
Oh, she got that look in her face. Like she will fucking
should do that shit again. Yep.
She'll do that. Get your ass out of line, little nigga.
Complete betrayal of trust.
I was totally broken. I felt like the blood had just drained out of my body because, again, this was my husband. I trusted him fully. He was supposed to help me protect these children. He always told me he was my protector. So when I heard this, I just felt like my world just ended.
She took her first drink in 20 years, and according to prosecutors, texted her business partner, "I'm going to kill him and then myself." She drove to the hotel and angrily confronted him.
She cray.
I'm not.
Yeah, you did
Not
snap.
a violent person.
She cray.
Maybe she only thought about killing herself because she probably figured they're gonna put me in jail.
Got the argument, fussing, and one thing led to another.
How could you bring yourself to
an Oriental hotel where James Weems was working security at a conference, and she confronted him.
The situation was kind of like a fire.
Years. Prosecutors say she texted her business partner and friend, "I'm going to kill him and then myself." And then she drove to DC's then Mandarin Oriental Hotel, where James Weems was working security at a conference, and she confronted him.
The situation was kind of like a fire. He was fuel, I was fuel. We poured that fuel in the fire and it just blew up. We got to arguing, fussing, and one thing led to another.
How could you bring yourself to pull the trigger on your own husband?
I snapped. I'm not a violent person.
The first shot was in the neck.
Yeah.
And then you shot him in the leg.
Yeah.
So you had to think about it between those two shots, right?
No.
Look at these people.
You see how dumb fucking oh my gosh.
You see how they try to do that media shit.
You know what I mean?
Yo, don't fucking downplay her.
You
Don't
didn't
do
know
that.
this at the time.
So then you thought about it. So you had to think about it. Like, yo, nigga, we know she thought about it. Like, you obviously never been in that position. You have no idea. You know what? Interview with her with somebody who has an idea. Talk to me with somebody who's been through it, who's worked in the system, who know what it is, who can understand, who can have a little empathy when you interview me. Don't sit there and try to make me seem like I'm totally the bad guy. And I thought about like you're trying to have me incriminate myself to get your viewings, nigga. Come on.
You got to think about it. That's how they're going to make money off of you. They're not going to put her on just to prove that she's not guilty in regards to, the reasoning why she did it. They're just looking out for their money.
Right. You know exploitation is coming out first. That's the sad part. Did anybody go ask them kids how they feel or talk to their mother or offer them help? And did you find out how many kids? And she did it for a reason. And how we know? What if another kid says something to her? Because she did say, I asked my husband. So something had to happen to come up for you to ask your husband, and you asked him again. So what if a couple of the kids in that daycare said something, but it didn't seem like nothing, and he said no, and she believed him, and she kept that daycare open anyway? Maybe she couldn't live with the fact that, yo, I believe this dude over them, and I kept my daycare open and kept looking them in their face, loving them and taking care of them. And when I step out to go do a lunch run, this dude is in there, got them doing who knows what to them. That's terrible.
Yeah.
And shit, he
So
probably knew what he was doing. He's a predator. He probably was like, yo, I'll front you the money. Yeah, you should run your own daycare. He was like easy access. People are sick.
yeah, you're right. You're right. So before we head out of here, I just want to give people a gist of who Jonathan Major is from what we discover on uh, line, social media, something like that, or whatever you want to name it. This is actually coming through a wiki, so you guys can go search it yourself. But I just wanted to give you guys a gist of what we're dealing with here. Jonathan Michael Majors, born September 7th, 1989. He's an American actor. Okay, cool. I'll start there. He first rose to prominence after starring in the independent feature film The Last Black Man in San Francisco. That's in 2019, and in 2020. Gardner wider notice, a starring in the HBO's television series Lovecraft, for which he received a Primetime Emmy Award nomination. That's what put him on the map, y'all. It's
That was a
Lovecraft.
good show. That was a good show.
He also portrayed Nat Love in the Western The Harder They Fall. That was a good one. I watched the fuck out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Really
Yep,
good.
that was good.
And also since then, 2001, he began starring in the Marvel Cinematic Universal series at the version of King the Conqueror, and then of course it goes to the the actual Creed. Now, what I wanted to kind of show was his personal life. Let's see if there's any type of history. Let's just see. It says personal life. Major has one child and a daughter. One child, a daughter. On March 25th, 2003, Major was accused of assaulting. Well, that's now, so we can't. You know what I mean? Obviously, they kept that updated. Well, damn, they make they make sure they put that shit on your record. Golly.
Mm-hmm.
It says that he had a difficult childhood growing up with
Mm-hmm.
recent release. A Oh wow. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. Look, check. Hey people. Look, let's let's kind of do some. Major was born in Santa Barbara County. Damn, he grew up in Santa Barbara. Wow. He spent his early years living with his mother, who is a pastor. Damn, we know how
Mm-hmm.
that was. Damn, we know how that was. Uh
Mm-hmm.
okay. His older sister and younger brother on the Vandenberg military base, as his father was in the U.S. Air Force. So no wonder
Mm-hmm.
ad that was with the U.S. Military. No wonder okay.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, in 2020, Major says our father who loved us so dearly just kindly disappeared one day, and he resurfaced 17 years later. Major since reconnected with his father. The family moved on in various cities in Texas, including Dallas, Georgetown, and Cedar Hill. He attended Cedar Hill School and graduated from Duncan High School. All right, here we go. He had a difficult childhood growing up with the recent release criminals such as recently released criminals such as drug dealers and murderers for neighborhood who wore ankle monitors. As a teenager, Majors was arrested for shoplifting, suspended from high school for fighting, and at one point he lived in his car while working 2 jobs after being kicked out of his house. He eventually found a safe place in the world of theater where he
Mm-hmm.
found some solace, right? So, okay, okay, we get that. That's the Get Rich's story, right? But I wanted to read the part where he had to struggle, right? So Major studied for his bachelor's degree at the University of North Carolina School of Arts, and later attended Yale School of Drama, where he graduated with a MFA degree in 2016. So, so growing up around recently released criminals such as drug dealers and murderers for neighborhood, who were ankle bracelets. So we know what type of niggas he was around, right?
Right. He lived in the hood, basically, probably.
Yeah, just like any other dude. Like I went to school.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I stole shit from stores when I was younger. You know what I mean? I shoplifted a
Mm-hmm.
couple of times. I was suspended
Mm-hmm.
from school for fighting a gang of times. A gang. My whole elementary school. My whole elementary, I was suspended every other day. Like I would go to school, have a fight, suspended for 2 days. Go to school, have a fight, suspended for 2 days. End up getting to the point where I end up having a fight so much that I ended up getting kicked out of that city, and I couldn't go to school in that city at all. It got fucked up. After a while, they'll do you like that. Like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm. They tried to kick me out of my elementary school, and we had to prove that these girls was always jumping me. When they would fight me 1-on-1, I would beat them. Then it would be 2-on-1, I would beat both of them. So they always came every other day after school, 4, 5, 6 deep sometimes, and always
Right.
tried to suspend me. My mother was like, my daughter's defending herself.
So you right. So we know, right? No, you're right. So we know he's a smart man. You know what I mean? We
Mm-hmm.
know he can do it. We know he could, but we know he got the tendency of telling a bitch to shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely not. He ain't got no problem.
Yeah, I ain't saying he put his hands on her. That's
Right.
not what I'm saying. I'm just saying when it comes to if I got my phone and you reach over, man, get your hand off, man. What the fuck is you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Right? But you invading my fucking space. I'm protecting my aura.
And you touching my property. That's my property. Don't touch
Yeah,
me
like
or my
tell him
property.
that. You do that to anybody. I saw a fucking police officer. Oh man, I saw a police officer. I'm gonna show y'all this. This police officer fucking grabbed this woman by her neck, and she's a police officer, and she's like, sir, because the way he's tending to the person who's arrested, got handcuffs on. The way he's attending to him, he's like in his face, like you ain't shit, you ain't you gonna respect me. And she's like, sir. And she grabbed him, and that nigga pushed her off and grabbed her by her neck, like, don't you ever fucking grab me. Don't you ever fucking grab me. I'll deal with you when we get to the office.
Right. He showed his true colors.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's terrible.
I was like, that's foul. And y'all okay with that? Like we gonna just let that shit slide? Like nobody just didn't nobody recorded this shit. Like you can see this shit all on the. Wow, that's how
And
y'all
they,
feel.
and they probably told her if you press charges, you got to deal with the. You know what I mean?
To press charges. She's a part of the whole. She's a police officer.
I understand that she still could press charges. That's assault. You assaulted me. Whether we are at work,
Right.
you're my co-worker, but it's like she can't go against the grain. She probably can't even file a grievance report at work because the whole Mason shit, they probably like, yo, we're going to make your life miserable. That's terrible.
That's terrible. So I'm saying when it comes to assault, you think me slapping her hand off and you trying to get in my hey man, get your hand back, right? Over grabbing the motherfucker by the neck and strangling her ass, telling her, don't you ever fucking grab me with full strength of a man, right? Like full force. That's what they're saying. That's what they're describing, or she's describing what's done to her.
And we don't know what if she got mad. What if she got mad and spit in his face? You think somebody's just gonna go, "Oh, come on now, calm down," and just wipe their face?
Yeah, we didn't hear his side. We haven't heard his
Exactly.
side. So that is a point. You know what I mean? He hasn't spoken. He hasn't said nothing. And I think it's crazy how the narrative would get out there. But I don't know, man. Even though he may have the yes, people, we know he got the history of it. Yeah, we just read it on his back line, his back history. He came from that neighborhood. Yeah, he had a father that was in the service. He had a mom that was a pastor. So you already know what that life was like.
Or
Y'all don't understand. That's full discipline. You getting your ass whooped.
but listen, not only that, let's be real. Also, he's in the industry now. Now that he made a certain amount of dollars, now he got that part of that industry that wants to run and control everything. And if you ain't down with them, then this is your consequences.
Yep. Yep.
What if they was like, you got to sell your soul down? And he was like, hell no.
Damn.
And they sent the op with him. They,
See?
you know, they do what they want. They take you out in a minute.
I know. So I just thought that was like, you know what I mean, something to really kind of expound on to try to get people to kind of like, when we look at media, let's have a certain mindset. Like, let's actually look into it and want to know, like, okay, if they're flashing it like this, because we can all read between the bullshit, man.
Right. So you want us to believe that he waited to make all of this money to really get his career off, something that he actually fell in love with when he realized he got to
No,
save
they're
his
trying
life.
to make it seem. They're trying to make it seem like he snapped. That's
No,
what they're saying.
right, but
They're
that's
trying
what I'm
to make
saying.
it seem
So
like
you
he
want to
snapped.
say that he got that successful in his life that he chose to snap. So if he was that hood nigga, if he was that dude, he would have been had a few other records. More than that. Why did he wait till umpteen movies later to decide to just snap?
Right, but like when
What
we look
made him
at
snap? I bet you she spit in his fucking face. She probably smacked the shit out of him or spit in his face.
do you think do you think he should slap the shit out of her?
No, I think he should grab her though, and maybe that's what he did. He probably grabbed her, held her back to keep her off of him,
He probably
but did
did,
not
but
strike
even at
her.
that point, it's like, dude, if you put hands on a female or a man, you expect to get hit back. You know,
Right,
I'm not condoning a man hitting a woman, but if you're swinging at a guy, there's only so much that a guy is gonna take without snapping.
right, or a girl or a female hitting a man.
Exactly.
I've done it. I wasn't proud of it. It wasn't cool. My brother used to tell me all the time, like, "Yo, you gotta chill. Like, if you can't be talking about breaking dudes' jaws, and then if something happened because you're still a female, and one day somebody might not respect you enough and knock you out, and now I got to deal with them." He's like, "Just chill. Like, what are you doing?" I'm like, "But I'm not gonna let nobody just disrespect me either."
Right. No, you right. No, you right. I don't think that's like. I don't think that's y'all issue.
But I think it's a tricky situation in things like that because sometimes it might not even be the guy disrespecting you. It's just sometimes you're feeling some kind of way and they're gonna take it out in a different completely way. Because I've
So
seen it where the guy's not doing shit to the girl and the girl is literally snapping at the guy for no reason. So I'm not saying that
They
was your
get.
situation, but you know, there's
Hmm.
times and there's females that love that toxic bullshit. And
Or
until
maybe she
people
couldn't
don't
hold
get
her
away
liquor.
from that shit, there you go.
Yeah, I don't understand that shit.
Right.
I
What
don't
if she couldn't
understand
hold
that
her
shit.
liquor?
What is about like that toxic shit? Look, when we talk about assault,
That they're
right?
glorifying it. They're glorifying it right now. Just like that there's times that they're glorifying being drug dealers, being this, being that. They're glorifying it. So right now they're glorifying that bullshit.
Right. No, you're right. When we talk about assault too, like when we talk about assault, right? When they talking about how he grabbed her, like this to me, this is assault, right? This is assault to me, right? Hold on, let me speak this up. Go right here. All right, this is assault. Right now, they got him in the car, right? They got the guy in the car. He was complaining about the handcuffs, right? And he was like, she's tightened up the handcuffs. She tight. So she is the whole big aspect of this video, right? But what happens at this point is the cop is trying to get him to understand, establish some hierarchy. He's like, look, I'm the one, respect me. Don't talk to me how you want to talk to me, blase, blase. That's what's going on, and this is where everything occurs.
Play with the wrong mother. You gonna mace me, mace me. Never get disrespectful with my fall from your fucking body. Do what you gotta do.
No. Just let it be.
I don't understand that. You clear? And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Whatever.
You see that?
That's terrible.
But you mean to tell me that a female that's not even, you can tell she's not over 5 feet, 5'5". She had more balls to try to stop this dude from fucking beating on someone that's in handcuffs instead of the other cops.
Right. Everybody don't want to get involved. Everybody just standing around. They just want to hurry up and go. They probably used to him. They probably know how he is.
Yep. That's facts.
And that's why the police department
Is she
so
white
fucked
or Latin?
up.
What is she?
Because people continue to let people like his stupid ass be in the force.
Mm-hmm. Is she white or black? What is she? What is that
White
called?
chick.
She's a white chick?
White chick.
She's a white chick?
Yeah.
And he's white too,
This
right?
her right
And
here.
he's white too, right?
Yeah, you see her right. There she is.
Get the fuck off.
Just let it be.
We clear?
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Can you stop pulling the handcuffs from my wrist?
Hold it like I'm running somewhere. I'm right here. Miss, can you stop pulling the handcuffs on my wrist? God, you don't listen. You're not stronger than me, miss. I'm letting you know that.
Where you?
All right, let's go. We're
All
gonna
right.
take a seat.
Watch your head getting into the car. Miss, can you stop
Just-
pulling the cuffs?
Just get in the car and you'll be fine.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Pulling the cuffs on my wrist. Once you get in the car, she'll let go. So what?
So that's the whole debacle. But the whole point is that when we talk about assault, right? As you can see her right here, she runs up and
Do what you got to
back. Now she's pulling it back, and the other guys is like, I ain't fucking with this shit. She's stupid as fuck. You gotta understand hierarchy. This is you put your emotions into it. Whether she put her emotions into it and all that, whatever. The assault is what I'm talking about, right?
But she
Okay.
didn't stop.
So,
Unfortunately,
hold on.
she grabbed him by his belt and pulled him back. Maybe she's a mother.
Okay.
Maybe she's a mother like yo, and maybe she's like yo. You're not gonna just sit here and assault another young black man. Maybe she really is like that's not right.
Okay.
Well, what?
Think about it like this. Hold on. Think about it like this. The fact that you know that there are so many cases that are going against cops and black people right now, she was probably trying to protect how you're saying that higher up, someone above her. The fact that she pulled them by his belt and actually was able to move him with that force, she probably made him feel like a little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he even felt more some kind of way towards it because of the fact of how she manhandled him.
Okay, I see that. I can see how you can see why I see that, right?
Yep.
Cool.
And you
Let's say I grant that, right? Cool, I grant that. But that's not what a man sees. A man doesn't
it's like
see
you question his authority. You did the same thing
right.
that
A
the guy
man
in handcuffs did in his mentality.
right. And a man sees that what you're doing, you're breaking protocol. What she did was like if we want to talk about what she did instead of the assault, if we just want to talk about what she did, more realistically, she broke the code.
Mm-hmm.
You don't break the code, period. I don't give a fuck if the high-ranking officer come out here and he gets into a motherfucking citizen's face or whatever. You don't break code. You nigga, you stay in your fucking spot. Don't fucking nope, don't do it.
Right.
Now,
Technically.
But technically, they're trying to get rid of that mentality, supposedly.
Right,
You
but
know,
she can't do that by herself. Her
technically.
protocol and policy is to call whoever his hierarchy is. She could have radioed in and send chief such and such. We have a situation with officer so and so.
right, they have a captain. Right, he's sergeant.
Exactly.
Right.
She was supposed to call the sergeant in on that dude.
No. He is sergeant. They have a captain.
Oh,
Right?
so the captain.
Right. So if she would have just kind of like did her thing, shut her mouth, just kind of rolled with the flow, and got back to to the office and talked to.
Yeah, but you know damn well that
Right.
it was not gonna do nothing in that situation. The fact that everything gets the fact that everything gets recorded now and they are suing police departments so much, that's something that some of the police officers are going to think about. I'm not going to tell you every single one is going to think about that, but some might actually think about that. And she was probably trying to de-escalate the situation, but wasn't getting her word across.
Okay, so let's. Okay, cool.
Right, but as a cop
right.
with training, if you're de-escalating the situation and the person that you're de-escalating is already on high, you cannot de-escalate a person on high with physical activity. That arouses more escalation.
Yeah, but these fucking cops ain't trained right. At the end of the day, they don't get the proper training that they do need. What is it? 3 months that they have to go to training to be a cop in LA?
Well, when you talk about, I'm talking about, right. I get what you're saying, but you're not seeing. That's why men can shut off our emotional card, right? We don't have an emotional card when it comes to certain protocols and certain shit. That shit'll turn off. You know what I mean? Men can do that, right? Even though we know it's totally wrong. Men can literally shut that off. That's why you don't see the other cops. You know what I mean? Like, Sarge. You don't see them doing that shit. Cause they understand, like, nigga, you better stand your pace. Nigga, you see his ranking on his shoulder right here?
Mm-hmm.
The shoulder? That's ranking where she don't got that. None of the other officers got that. That's ranking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You gotta sit in your you better shut the fuck up. Niggas ain't fucking like try to like disrespect that. Like they, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to go through shit that you're not gonna like.
Mm-hmm.
But now, do I think he should have put his hands on it? Fuck no. Hell no.
Mm-mm.
You see how big that dude is?
Yeah, look at her little self. That they both should get written up. She's probably gonna get written up for going against protocol and policy.
No, she didn't go against. No. See, she didn't go against protocol and policy. She went against moralhood. Like this is the code. Like it's an unspoken code. You get what I mean? It's like
right. I mean, we know that. That's why he probably went hella bent ill on her because first of all,
she did it.
He's not even thinking of policy. He's like, yo, you going against the code? I'm in front of everybody, and while I'm apprehending somebody.
Yeah, that's like you question my authority type shit. You don't do that. That's alpha. That's the alpha. That's the wolf pack type of syndrome. Like you're testing the alpha. You're testing the wolf pack. Like, no, don't eat them that way. Like, what the fuck? Right? You about to get mauled down. You're damn near about to get hurt. You know what I mean? You don't. That's what it is. It's the animalistic thing of it. You know what I mean? And that's why I think it's cool that women join the force. But do I think it's healthy for them? Like, nah, I don't think it's healthy for them at all. But they be handling that shit. They be knocking that shit out. You know what I mean? But when we talk about assault, like when you talk about like somebody being assaulted, like that's what I'm like. I'm like, this nigga just slapped her hand, and there's claims, right? I believe the hand slap. But you have to understand, I can't do three things at once. I can't slap your hand and then what was it? It was three things. It was he slapped her hand, He grabbed her by the neck and was something else, but it was all at one time in a matter of seconds. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
shit got
guys ain't good at multitasking like that.
with his phone in his hand.
Hey, that's Kane. He could do anything. He's Kane. He's
Mm,
stronger than Thanos.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's a marvel. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? This is real life because I don't know if he can really smash it like that. You know what I mean? Really hold it down in that sense. You know what I mean?
You going night night?
You know, in a sense to really like I
Are
don't
you going
know.
to bed?
But people, I gotta let you guys go.
It's
Mindset
bedtime.
Monday. It's that time.
Okay.
Mondays. People, I'm glad you guys been hitting the like button. If you haven't already, hit that bad boy. And you know what I mean? Let's
Mhm.
just let's just send out prayers to the white girl that was assaulted and Johnathan Major. Let's just, what I mean, let's send out good vibes
And
to
next
him.
time we'll have that conversation about the interracial relationships.
Yeah, okay, we had that conversation last time, and there was a chick that I brought on. She was really upset. Like she did not like the way we had that conversation because she was like, "There should have been more black people," and I'm really black, 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 and I'm like, "Okay, I get it," you know what I mean? But I don't,
I'm
I, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm the wrong
right,
person.
right.
Like, I'm like, shit. But half of my money didn't come from black people. Shit, I'll tell you, all my money didn't come from black people. I put that on gang all day. Like when people be like telling me, "Yo, Biz, you know what I mean? You really want to whoop?" And I'm like, "Well, tell me when I got supported by them, and then I can like tell you what the facts at."
Mhm.
Honestly, I never got supported by the black
Mhm.
community in a way and that's deep. Oh, fuck. But
Hmm.
I've never got like supported by black community, the black community, like when I'm performing out in this, you know what I mean? When I was touring and things like that. I've got most of my love from like, you know, when it comes to touring and shit, from white people, Latinos, Asian,
Mhm.
mixed people, you know what I mean? But, like that's like the ethnic groups I'm saying, like where I've got
Mhm.
now I've had a lot of black people spend money, right? Like they've come in the studio. I have a lot of black cats that come in the studio. They pay for sessions. Cats be coming in for band rehearsals. Y'all be hearing on Wednesdays and shit. We be have like so. Don't get me wrong, that happens. But when it comes to, but that didn't happen until I got older. You get what I mean? Like throughout
Mhm.
my
I
whole
could.
life, I didn't have that. But as I got older, of course, things change, of course. But when I was growing up, I didn't have that. There weren't like a lot of black women in the audience when I was performing. There weren't a lot of black women in the studios where I was at. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
There were a lot more mixed girls. Girls that came from like high end families and shit like that. You know what I mean? I was going on like I was 15, 16 going to exotic places and shit, driving and shit. Like what you know what I mean? Like what normal 15-year-old is on that type
Mhm.
of level, you know what I mean? Unless they exposed to something like that. And
Mhm.
being exposed to that type of lifestyle, I just was always around it. Even though I lived in the hood, I would drive out to these nice places and shit because I was around those type of people all the time. So I don't
Right.
know. I don't know. I ain't never really got too deep on that issue because I've now when it comes to the podcast and the YouTube world, only people that I say hold me down, like I ain't gonna lie, 100 is black women and Latinas. No lie. Gang gang all day. Like no lie. That like no matter what happens that come through, like that's what it is, you know what I mean? And then we'll see when it comes to like when the touring and things like that, we'll see what happens there. But like, I think it's what I mean, different shit for different people, you know what I mean? People may like you in this realm and they like that. And this type of people like what you do over here. You get what I mean? So it just really mean, depends on the diversity you may have. You know, I mean, how diverse are you? You know what I mean? And some people are one dimensional. Some people are 5-dimensional. You know what I mean? They can be in 3 different markets at once, type shit. You know what I mean? So it just depends on the quality of the person. You know what I mean? So when it comes to the podcast, the ladies do hold it down, like no lie. And they melanated, you know what I mean? They Latinas and they black women. Like what I always say too, like I always say Latinas and black women are like the same to me. They just eat different and grew up different, you know what I mean?
And
But
not even eat different, because I know a lot of black women that love Mexican food and vice versa.
yeah, God
That
dang.
soul food be on point.
You know what I mean? Like for real though. No, you're right. You're right though. He said, all right, I'm back. He says, all right.
He's back and we're about to go to sleep.
Yeah, we about to head out. But you know what I
Good
mean?
night.
Hey man, join the back office. Walt, hit that link. It's in the comments. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me see if it's. I'll put it there for you. Join the back office if you can. Oh yeah, Walt. You
Hey,
know we got a back office conversation, Walt, to talk about.
Biz,
Yes, ma'am.
for the regular chats, you don't see Reeves comments. You could only see them when you tag them up.
Oh, because she's coming from Twitch.
Oh,
Who,
okay.
me?
Yeah, she's on Twitch. So when
Oh,
she
okay.
comes from Twitch, only you can like if she's in I'm sorry, if she's in YouTube, then yeah, you will see it in the comment box. But she's on Twitch.
Mm.
So the only way you can see it is if I pull it up here. So like we're streaming tomorrow. We'll be streaming officially. I know I've been saying a lot, but officially we'll be streaming tomorrow on TikTok and IG, right? But it's just to pull those people over here to YouTube because of we won't go all day on that shit. Like we
Mm-hmm.
won't do the whole stream. I maybe only do like maybe the intros and shit like that, and then they'll probably only get about maybe 25 minutes of it, and they'll be forced to come over here. So if you guys already on YouTube and you start seeing like come over to blah blah blah, come over to YouTube, don't feel alarmed. You know, don't be like, what the fuck? Just know we just pulling them over here so they can, continue to watch the show. But definitely that's definitely happened. And then also I want y'all to know we're doing this live show. We are doing this live show in LA, and I'm looking out for Vegas. I got to just make sure the venue right. I have a good friend out there who has a nice spot that we thinking we can really pull off all the shows there. Well, not all of them, but the big top one, top 5 that would go there plus the concert. So, and at the concerts, you guys would see Jay Smooth, you guys would see Dirty Harvard, live band, you guys would see Razzo, and you guys would see Government. If God pray.
I have a question. What you're saying is that what it was? I think, bless you.
Bless you.
I think, salud. I think, was it
Gracias.
last week? Denada. I think last week I went on and I seen you were on and it was live, but it was a band playing. So you mean like that?
Yeah, but that was okay. So that was like my tester, right? That wasn't me performing though. That wasn't me performing. That was
Right. I saw it wasn't you,
but
right?
I was just testing it out, testing out the broadcast, seeing how we can go.
Okay.
So now when we do that one, it will be broadcast, but it'll be member only. So I would only live stream to YouTube member only, and I will go to Twitch, you know what I mean, for Riri. If you don't come over there to YouTube. But generally we'll do that, you know what I mean. I try to keep it like that so the members can feel like, you know what I mean, this is exclusive. Not everybody can watch this. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I wanted to always give something to the members because they're actually putting their, hard-earned dollar to it. So that was my way of like, okay, whatever we create, the members will have first week with it before we make it go public. You know what I mean? So
Right. My rewards, my benefits.
so they'll be able to
Do me a favor. Can you or Smooth send me the picture of the flyer for the tour date so I can start sharing it?
Oh, perfect. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
We
vice
locking
versa.
yeah. We locking you know, as of now, like y'all know I know I gotta get sleep, but I haven't slept. Last week I probably slept about I wanna say 12 hours, 12, 13 hours. So
In the whole week.
Don't burn yourself out. Do not
well,
burn
Don't do
yourself
it.
out.
Don't do it.
I know. But the thing is that like it's 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 speeding up ahead. So like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna speed up ahead so I can have a whole week to just hibernate. You know what I mean? Just to like get all my juices back before we head out on these tours. So a lot of times it's just been locking dates down and making sure that the venues are compensating the bands and you know what I mean, doing everything right because I can't do shit for free, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
that's so that's like been the whole ordeal. And we're actually doing some private parties that we'll be doing for the fans, like just private stuff that certain people say, yo, how much is your show? And we'll tell them how much our show is, and they'll pay for it. They'll like, yo, we got it, we'll pay it. Like, what? All right, for sure. All right, cool. We'll put it on the tour. But we don't put it
Well,
on.
if they need catering for Mexican food, just let me know.
Hell yeah! I you know me in Mexico, Gabby. We talked about this. I'm scared. I'm a little bitch. Like
What, to go to Mexico?
yeah, I'm scared as fuck.
Like if
To
you
go to
do
Mexico?
Tulum, you're good. Like they actually pick you up at the airport, depending on the spot you get, right? They have the area where you could travel in that they are actually keeping an eye out on you. Now,
Only
if you go
way
with people,
only way I'm going, Gabby, is if I go with you and Walt, because Walt look Cuban, so they'll give him the full card. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, you cool. Who's this other guy?
well, let me know how you guys want to plan that because I do have a friend that does she's a travel agent. So if anything she could set up the packages for like all inclusive stuff and things like that. It's just when I try to do it, people be trying to like lowball me and I was like, screw this, I'm not doing it.
Oh,
But I do know people that know how to do that.
okay. All right, I think I might have to. Hey, man, we might have to wing something. I might have to do a little we might have to do a little sweepstakes where we'll put it in. Maybe we'll give like somebody on the network. You know, what I mean, I wear some like one of the tribe members. Maybe we can give them like, yo, come out to chill with us in Mexico, blase, do a live performance or whatever the case may be. Hang out, whoop whoop. Type shit. Maybe we could, you know, what I mean, do like a little sweepstate where somebody could win and go with us. We have an extra seat or whatever type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then how the girl does it is, let's say if you do want to do like the all inclusive packages, she could do it like, let's say you do a deposit for 300 and then you could do monthly payments until that time frame. So it just depends on how much you want to spend. She'll ask you your budget and what you're willing to do, and then she'll try to work something around that.
It's crazy too. You saying this? I gotta. We have people that want to run ads and sponsor on the network, and you know, what I mean, it's crazy you say that. That because that's like something I have to like do tomorrow. It's like talk to a bunch of people and their, you know what I mean, these fees of what it's gonna take or cost to run run their commercial on the network and shit like that. So yeah, definitely, you know, I mean, definitely want to be able to help and promote, and you know what I mean, that's what it's all about, man. You know what I mean, having the to, you know what I mean, get out to people so people want to, you know, find new ways to get out, and I mean, and there's a lot of exclusivity here, you know what I mean. So I like it. People, thank y'all so much, man. Appreciate you so much, Miss Gabby, man. We're gonna stay in touch.
Good night, guys.
Good night. Buenas noches.
You know what I mean?
Noches.
Yeah. Buenas nachos. So
no, say buenas nachos. Buenas noches is good ass.
Right.
Yeah. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We really appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Look at Joaquin just now coming in. Joaquin's just now turning.
What's the deal? I wasn't expecting you to throw me in just now, but all right.
No, we're about to head up out here. People, thank y'all so much for tuning in. World's greatest gas mask tribe TV podcast, where we filter out that bull. And sometimes, just sometimes, we are the messiest podcast on the planet. Sometimes, not all the time. Y'all have a good one, people. I'm gonna see y'all soon. I'll see y'all this Wednesday on Biz Ovation. Y'all tune in tomorrow. Catch Trish show and Vicky Myers, her show tomorrow. Y'all be sure to catch that tomorrow. It's gonna be definitely a great episode that y'all gonna love that. Man, people, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. See y'all soon, man.
When the truth coming out, we come to play. In Miami, making love all on the ocean. She gon' love me, say the money and the thing.